Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. It's been a minute, and normally I was doing really good with posting once a week, but life got a little crazy and I got a little off track, but I am back and ready to share with you this amazing non-sticky builder gel. Now, I've already done some videos on non-sticky builder gel, but this particular video is about applying it to your natural nail without any forms or tips or anything like that. Now, I'm going to be honest, it would not be my preferred method. I love the way that a form or a tip kind of just smooths it out. It really simplifies your filing process. But I know a lot of people struggle in finding a form or a tip that actually fits your nails because everybody's nails is shaped differently. So I wanted to show you how I would do it if that was the case. Now, I've already removed all the previous product from my nail, so it's just my natural nail. I grabbed an alcohol swab and sanitized everything. I got it all ready. And now I am applying my Young Nails Protein Bond. Now, there's lots of different bonds and primers out there. The Young Nails is the one that just seems to work best for my nails. It keeps my builder gel on longer, I feel like. And so that is my go-to. Okay, I usually let that dry for about 30 seconds and then I grab my base gel. Now, I've been using a rubber base gel. Again, it's just kind of personal preference. You can use a regular base gel or a gentle base gel and those will work just fine. I've just found that with my nails, the rubber base gel just seems to help with getting everything to stick where it needs to stay and helps, prevent lifting. So after I cure that for 30 seconds, I go ahead and grab my product. This is called White Rose. It's like this holographic, shimmery beautifulness. I really love this non-sticky builder gel. This was brand new to me, so I was very excited to dive in and start using it. And so I go ahead and I grab my gold cuticle pusher and I just scoop a little bit out. Now this is an experiment because I have not done it this way before, and so I just kind of took a little bit what I thought would work based on non-sticky that I've done in the past and gently just kind of squished it onto my nail. And then I grab my silicone tool. It's a Sundara silicone tool. It's actually on the other end of my Sundara Precision tool and it's fantastic. I feel like this process would have been a lot more challenging if I did not have this silicone tool. So if you are looking to apply this non-sticky to your natural nail like this, I highly recommend you getting a silicone tool. It will make your life a lot easier. You can apply this with your fingers with gloves. You don't want to be handling the product too much without gloves. You risk triggering an allergic reaction, and you definitely don't want to be messing with that. Now, the problem that I've found with gloves is that even ones that are not supposed to have it stick, it ends up getting sticky because of the heat from your hands. And when it comes to non-sticky builder gel, heat is kind of your enemy. And so I've found a glove that works, but it only works for a very short amount of time. So personally, I would just get that silicone tool and save yourself a headache. And yeah, so here I am, just kind of pushing it around, rolling it. I started doing, I don't know if you saw that, like a rolling technique, trying to smooth it out as much as possible. Again, that is why I'm kind of missing like the form, because the form just did that for you. You didn't have to smooth it out. The form smoothed it out. But once I was happy with how everything was setting on the nail, I cured that for 30 seconds, a flash cure, and then I'm ready to move on to my next. And again, just, not even a pea size amount, I believe, is what I'm applying. Everybody's nails will be different, obviously, because you're different shapes, different sizes, but I tried to keep it minimal. I always figure that I can add more product if I needed to. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch as I apply, and I'll pop in with more tips and tricks, things that I learned as I went through this process. All right, I wanted to say one thing that I absolutely loved about this. Like, I've told you a couple of things but I'm like, I wasn't a fan. But what I really loved about this part of the process, applying it like this, I mean, is that I could get like a very wonderful cuticle line. And that can be a challenge when you're using dual forms, trying to get that perfect cuticle line. So I was very pleasantly surprised that as I was working through this, that I could really just use that silicone tool and get this beautiful cuticle line. So I was very appreciative of that. That was pretty neat. Okay, just finishing up with that pinky, and then we're gonna do a 60-second full cure, and then it is filing time. Now, it wasn't terrible. It just reminded me of the days when I mainly did builder gel in a bottle, and then I would extend that builder gel in a bottle, and I did lots of filing. I am not an e-file person. E-files kind of scare me. I need to try it again, I really do, but I do all my filing by hand, which is why when I use the forms with the non-sticky, it's like really exciting because there isn't all this filing. But applying this way, you're definitely going to be doing more filing. Not as much on your sidewalls. I feel like I didn't have to do a lot of that, but definitely over the top. It was very bumpy. You can't really tell in the video, but the texture was definitely bumpy. I did try with my silicone tool to smooth out as much as possible, but unfortunately you can't smooth out everything. So I am getting to work on that, and I showed quite a bit of my filing process, not all of it, but I tried to give you a little bit more so you could have an idea of how I did it and what I did. And one thing, if you see me kind of go off camera filing a little bit, I am so sorry about that. It is a little challenging to get that right filing done and keeping my hand under the camera because I always want to bring it closer, so I'm looking and seeing, like, am I getting all those bumps, am I smoothing everything out? And so I'm getting better, I swear, but it is still a little bit hard for me to make sure that I'm keeping my hand in that frame, so I'm very sorry about that. I did cut out most of those parts where I brought my hand closer so you guys couldn't see what I was doing, but I still wanted to be able to show you a decent amount of my filing and how I did it and what worked for me. I'm pretty sure I haven't said this yet, so I wanted to say I'm using a Makartt 100-180 grit file to do all my main shaping, and then a Pampered Pretties buffing block to smooth everything out. So I'm going to let you go so you can watch, and I will be back with you shortly. Okay, we are finishing up our filing and buffing. I went ahead and grabbed my stiff nail brush and dusted off all that excess filing dust that's still on there. I'm also going to use an alcohol swab to kind of wipe that all away. I don't want anything getting stuck, you know, in my top coat and all of that. I want it to be smooth and shiny and beautiful. So once that is done, I grab my gentle top coat, my Sundara gentle top coat, and I'm going to apply that to all of my nails and cure it for 60 seconds. And then we will be done. And here it is, final product, shiny and holographic and beautiful. I love this non-sticky builder gel, it's fantastic. Such a pretty color. And here it is, final product. Final thoughts too of this process. It actually ended up being easier than I thought. The actual applying, as long as I had that silicone tool, the product worked very well, went on there very well. I was able to get this great cuticle line, which I was very happy about. I'd say the only thing that I was not happy about as far as the process goes was the extra filing that I had to do. But it's still, this is a great option and an easy way to apply non-sticky, especially if you cannot find forms or tips that work for you. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. And if you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you.